welcome to the Christian Media Marketing Show. My name is John. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Whether you are listening to me, watching the YouTube video, whatever it is, I'm just thankful to spend some time with you. I'm on the road. In fact, I'm going to be on the road for probably the next 3 or 4 weeks, both for work and some family things that have come up. And so I am recording this episode for you today from the hotel while I'm traveling. It's been great where I'm at. I've been meeting with the Media to Movement Coalition. So the coalition is a lot of different ministries and people and teams that work together. And I'm actually going to have a whole episode just about that and about partnership and what it looks like. There's confusion at times with the names, and there's a lot of stuff. And I get that, I understand that, but that's even why one of the things, and I'll tell you even right now in advance, the coalition itself is changing its name to the Digital Disciple Making Network. And the idea of a network is just all about growing more people to be a part of that. But I'm going to share more about that at another time. And now I'm at a conference this week with the Disciple Tools, which is a very important piece of software that we use on the field. And I'm at a conference, a summit for that. It's been really good. I was able to share a secure solution of how we use Disciple Tools through a very robust system that we believe is even better than a VPN. And it's working in some of the hardest, most restricted places in the world. In fact, we're able to do more than even just the Disciple Tools instance in it. And I'm actually not going to ever share more about that on the show publicly like this, simply because I don't want those who would like to stop the work from seeing the details or hearing about these things. And so you can always reach out to me. I'd be happy to share more details about that, though, uh, through a Zoom call or whatever that might be. But what I'd like to do today is to really go through a bunch of ideas, just a bunch of bulleted ideas to really tie up what we've been talking through these last few weeks about the little things that can make a big difference. Whether it's the length, it's the ask, it's the color, it's the idea of social proof, whatever it might be, when you put all of those things together, it can make a really big impact. And so what I'd like to do is just give you a bunch of ideas, and maybe there's one or two of those that will spur you on to think, hey, maybe I should give that a try. All right, and so let's go ahead and just dive right into it. I'll be sharing these things with you. So if you're just listening to the podcast today, great. You're not going to miss anything. All right, there's not much here on the video part, just the things that I'm saying to you here, but some ideas. All right, and I'm just going to really go through these pretty fast for you. One of them is I think it's really important for you to think through the idea of using YouTube, specifically YouTube short clips. So be thinking through, because of the length, the shorter length sometimes, or for longer length videos, just use YouTube. But I really think that's a great area for you to be exploring into. Also, Bible app scripture images. Use the images, or you can upload your own. But getting the word of God out there to people using that Bible app, it's already there. It's such a great tool to be able to do that. So that would be a great way to get consistent content that you're using. Use existing content that you already have to build out or shorten into smaller pieces. So maybe you have a longer video. Well, take sections of that that you can then use on your YouTube shorts, little sound bites or clips from it, or it could be an article. Take highlights from it and put it on different places. If you're doing Twitter or other short form places, threads, you could put those smaller bits and pieces on there. So use existing content to help build out your content library in different stacks, social stacks there. Pose thoughtful questions based off of your website search or other questions faced. Hopefully, you have search built into your website. If so, you can see what kind of things people are looking for, what questions they're asking. That can help drive your content then to think about further things or other types of ads that you can have. It's another reason why we like to use prayer ads, is because people tell us in their prayer request what are those pain points that they have, which can drive further content development. So, some more ideas for you. Make sure you're telling personal stories and testimonies if possible, even if it's just B roll footage and it's somebody talking over the top of it. Or maybe you can use technology like Synthesia or other things to be able to change the voice, or maybe use an avatar, whatever you have to do for your personal security posture. I really believe that testimonies are a powerful thing, especially to let other people realize that there are others like them who are searching out there. So look for these personal stories, testimonials. Once again, you can break them up, you can take sound bites from them, you can use them in a lot of different ways. Potentially, depending upon your security posture, hold Q&A sessions, even if it's just through audio. Let people ask questions. Maybe they could type them in advance, or you have a chat area, but it would be a great time to really have dialogue and let people see and hear how you respond to these different things. That's why comment moderation by your online responders is so important, because that's where people will maybe put up a test balloon to maybe ask a question, and they want to see how you respond more than even what you say to it. So watch your tone, watch what you're doing, be grace filled. But a Q&A session might be something. Maybe it's a specific subject that the people that you're trying to reach are really talking about or thinking about. Maybe a Q&A session could be one for you. Run contests or giveaways. Like, one of the ideas that I've had is like, do you really know the Bible quiz? And so you can appeal to people who say, oh, the Bible's corrupt or the Injil's corrupt. Well, just how well do you know the people from the Bible? And you can put a quiz out there. And what's great about these is that then people share their results. There's ones like, how well do you know the Star Wars characters or whatever, but or which Star Wars character would you be? And then when you fill it out, it goes, oh, I would be, you know, Yoda. And then you share that, and people share that organically on their social media channels themselves. And so running contests or giveaways could be another idea, just trying to give you some different things than maybe what you've thought through. Use polls, use surveys, ask questions. Remember, you can't make people agree and to on something, but you can make them think about something by asking questions. And so this is a great way to really introduce a subject. Ask a poll, and then you could come back and have ads or content about that subject. Collaborate and tag with other Christian content and content producers. If there's other people in your area running ads or creating Christian content, find ways to promote them, find ways to cross post. So, really use this to collaborate, to tag, and to it can expand your reach when you do this well. Plus, Jesus just wants us to work with each other, for us to be united and to be one. So that could be a great way for you to expand your efforts and unite your efforts as well. Leverage SEO is another thing. And so the search engine optimization, making sure you have, if it's an article on your page or even videos, that you have descriptions, you have really good headlines, that they're not super long, that they're catchy, that they make people want to click on them. So leverage SEO, leverage keywords in the work that you're doing. All right, a couple more things here. Always analyze your results. So when you're looking at these things and when you're making experiments, when you're trying things, see how your content is performing and pay attention to very specific statistics, such as how much time is being spent on a page or on a website. What's the click through rate? How many people are seeing your ad and clicking through to your website or clicking through to see you or watch another video? How much organic traffic are you getting? How many people are searching and then coming to your page, not using an ad in essence there? How many people are bouncing? They go to one page on your website and then they leave. They don't go to other pages. What's your bounce rate? What's your conversion rate? Not to Christ, but let's say you wanted somebody to message you or you want somebody to download a Bible or fill out a form. What's that rate? How many people are seeing your ad, coming to your site, and then doing whatever that activity is? Maybe it's downloading the Bible app. What's that conversion rate? That's going to tell you a lot. And then be looking for unicorns. Every once in a while, there'll be an article or a video or something that just really seems to hit a nerve and it just keeps working. Watch for those. Look for these outliers, something that's working really, really good. I mean, we call them unicorns, but whatever you call it, look for that content that really does well. These statistics are going to let you know if your content's working and what tweaks you need to make, or even just tests that you need to run. right? And all of these little things, when you're testing and you're growth hacking, can really add up to an amazing thing and big results. The little changes can make big results. All right. So I hope that this has been a benefit for you. I hope that as we've worked through some of this just marketing philosophy of these little things, that it's something that you go, oh, yeah, I want to give it a try. And that's what my hope is always with this. Don't forget, we have the weekly marketing rundown newsletter. We go through 50 or more articles, videos, things, and we try to put 4 or 5 that we think will be relevant to you. It's free. Every week it comes out. You can sign up for that on our CavanaughMedia.com website, as well as this podcast and the video show on YouTube. If you know people that would benefit from it, either one of those things, the video, the podcast, the newsletter, please let people know. Please subscribe and keep talking, reaching out to me. Let me know what things you have questions about or things you'd like to hear. We want to serve you as you serve the King. So until next time, take care. God bless and keep pushing forward. Bye bye.